technical issues. I did not expect that to happen, but I saw a very important question and I felt like I'm going to respond it now. So I had a question from someone who joined my live asking, is this an absolutely insane idea to propose to a woman? Oi, I'm sorry, to an Eastern European woman in this case, to propose her only seeing her 3 times, I guess, or seeing her for 3 dates. There are different rules that apply to international dating. There are different rules that apply to dating, proposing and courting and proposing to Eastern European women, and especially there are different rules when you proposing to a woman who is living in the war zone. You do consider circumstance, and sadly, um, the situation is so absolutely mortifying at the moment that there is absolutely no time to waste. And the beautiful thing about the proposal that it still gives you time. I believe that early proposals are actually a great thing because it shows a woman your intention, and in this case it also shows a woman not only your intention, but also your desire to give your protection, your trust, your desire to make things happen, not finding reasons. Because even the fact that this particular viewer that wrote that question is traveling to Eastern Europe, he's putting the effort, he is showing up. I don't know if he was going to Ukraine, is he traveling to Ukraine in particular? But regardless, I hope that you will be able to see this answer live. I think that absolutely it is a real idea to propose to a woman under these circumstances in a very short time. But proposal, it's actually an intention. Proposal, it's a plan and it's an intention that still still gives you time to get to know the person. That what is beautiful about it, that you still have time to get to know the person. I don't know which route you're going to go, but with fiance visa, you have 90 days here in the United States once she's here. So you have 3 months here, and I don't know what the regulations are currently for people who are getting married. I don't know if you're applying for the wife visa or for fiance visa, but regardless, for any man who is right now having his fiance or potential fiance in a war zone, it's an absolutely right thing to do, to take action and make a fast decision, because sometimes life gives us chances, and it's now or never. In this case, it's definitely now or never, 100%. Um, of course, I would need to know more details about this, but regardless, um, I think it is very important to take decision when it counts, and in such circumstance it counts, and it doesn't mean that you will not have a chance to get to know the person better. And the interesting thing is that so many relationships, when people take forever to get to know each other, fall apart. And those relationships that where people realize early that they're made for each other, they go through difficult circumstance, they have very deep motivation to make things work. Sometimes as people we need some pressure, we need some deadlines, we need to have a clear goal. And of course, it doesn't mean that you are ignoring everything, you don't pay attention, you are proposing to a woman that could not be interested in you in a million years. Of course, you have to use common sense, but sometimes you have risk in life, and when you have that risk, um, you might need a moment to weigh everything uh, for and against. And that's why you can sometimes use help from other people. You can advise even with your close people. You can advise with wise women in your family. You can reach out to me if you don't have somebody. If you just need some reassurance. But in short, I think that it's important to take decisions on time, especially when the circumstances are unimaginable as they are right now with the war. Um, I think you already know the answer. I think you already know if that woman wasn't a woman of value, you wouldn't be flying all the way over the ocean to meet her, risking your life. So I think you already know the answer, but thank you so much for asking. Sorry that the live got cut off, but I hope that answers it. Thank you, and I will see you next time.